Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Mr. T, and today we're gonna be playing some Clash of Clans. So, I'm looking at the Clash of Clans forums today, and I found a post by Lost P33 Cut, Lost Pekka, and he posted today that LALOON on Th9 is overpowered. What he said was, it's very bad at a Th9 with low-level heroes easily clearing any Th9 with LAVALOON attack. We just need 3 lava, level 2, and CC max lava, all kind of base, spread, ring, compact, hybrid, trophy, can't stand against it. What you guys think about this attack? So, a couple of forum members responded to him, Doritos 5K, then make Th9 only wars and enjoy free wins, because my clan is not 3-starring everything with LALOON. Not even the clans we face do 3-star bases to our bases with LALOONs. 3-star to our bases with LALOONs. So Doritos says, hey, you know, I haven't really been seeing these crazy 3-star acts that you're talking about with LALOON. LALOON, where they at? And, oh, my battery's dying. Anyway. So Zagaloss says, yep, more complaining because OP doesn't have the time to learn proper anti-air features, therefore it's completely unflawed and logical to blame it on the strat. And then he edited by saying, just remember he's the thread criticizing the forum members in the forums versus Reddit live stream for their poor performance. Well, look who's back. And then Mr. T stepped into the fold, because you know that when I say that Th9 LALOON is overpowered, I gotta say something about it, because loons are my thing. So I gotta say something about that. And I said, Th9 should be pretty easy. It's basically halfway through the game at this point. It shouldn't be hard to 3-star. That said, I'd love to see you 3-star a solid max Town Hall 9 on the first try with LALOON against a good clan castle and asymmetrical air defenses. Good luck. Get better base designs. And I challenged him to come to my clan. So he came to my clan and he attacked a few of our clan members. I'm gonna show you how that went down, because I think the whole thing is kind of hilarious. And then I'm going to give you my opinion on, is Town Hall 9 LALOON overpowered? Let's see what happened. All right, guys, so let's check out these attacks by Sandeep. He claimed that he could take out any Town Hall 9 with LALOON. He claimed that the attack was overpowered and that it needed to be nerfed, that it was too easy. So, let's look at some of the attacks that he did here. His first attack was against Mark. Mark is a mid-level Town Hall 9, so based on his claim, he should have absolutely no problem taking out Mark, right? And he did it. He came in with the balloons from the east there, drew the clan castle, but wait, there was no clan castle, so he thought it was a trick. He put a couple more loons in there, but no clan castle to be had. Therefore, he could come in on the base pretty easily. He does have a lava hound in the clan castle, therefore there are 2 lava hounds in the clan castle and a brigade of balloons. I'm using the word brigade a lot today. I don't know what it is. And he's got 4 raid spells, so you can see the purpose of this. Mainly get the raid spell, get the lava hounds up front, have them tank, get the balloons behind them, have them take out everything else. And eventually, the balloons will catch up to the hounds, because the hounds' HP is simply too much for the level of the point defenses and the air defenses, or at least that's the idea. And the raid spell in the center, in the core, also helps those lava pups that are popping consistently take out the queen, as well as take out the extra structures in the middle to make sure he doesn't run out of time. So great attack here. He's got a bunch of balloons left and a couple lava hounds there, 2 lava hounds and a ridiculous amount of balloons, a bunch of pups. Easy peasy. But that was a mid-level Town Hall 9, so I wonder how he does against a slightly higher level Town Hall 9. So let's look at his attack against my base, actually, my war base. Before we look at Leo's, let's look at this one right here. My war base is a near max Town Hall 9. You can see here, aside from an archer tower, and aside from a few archer towers and the wizard towers, it's a near max Town Hall 9. I'd say mid-level. Let's call it mid-level. The heroes are low though, but let's call it mid-level. And he comes in here with the LALOON again, same thing. He wants to draw that clan castle, make sure that the clan castle does not become an issue. The number one thing that can stop you in a LALOON attack is the clan castle. He does an excellent job of drawing that out. By the way, props to him, because every single time he tried to draw out the clan castle, he did so successfully with the loons. It comes at the cost of a few loons and a haste spell, but he did pretty good. Takes out the clan castle with his heroes here, great job. Takes out the baby dragon and the dragon that are mainly designed to make the attack go a little bit longer. I put that in that clan castle because I wanted to see what happened here. So he comes in from the northeast, same exact strategy that he did against Mark here. And again, the balloons are going to rage into the center of the base. One of the lava hounds pops, and you see that the pups are able to make quick work of the queen under rage, which is great for him because now these balloons on the back end aren't getting hit. Although one thing I've noticed is that the queen here has locked into the lava hounds every single time. So the queen is stuck in the lava hounds. The queen's not very high levels, only level 11. So I wonder how he would fare against a max Town Hall 9 where the queen will be level 30. But regardless of that, I think that the attack was quick enough that he would have still taken out this base. It's a relatively compact base. The air defenses are relatively close together. It is primarily an anti-ground base. I actually made this one anti-bouts by creating a bunch of compartments. And although that compartment in the center could easily be EQ'd and that'd be interesting. Anyway, it hasn't worked in a long time. It actually does pretty well in war. And those Teslas on the outside are meant to mess up the funneling of golems into the base, which usually does really well. But no problem for Sandeep taking out this base at all. So let's look at a different attack here. Let's look at his first attack against Leo here. So in his first attack against Leo, Sandeep actually doesn't do so hot. So Leo is one of the only Town Hall 9s that Sandeep attacked. Leo does have level 16, 15 heroes, so they're not maxed. However, the entire rest of his base minus walls are maxed. So let's look here at what he does. He comes in with the balloons here to take out first that lone mortar and then the haze spell to draw the clan castle. Here we go. So balloons draw the clan castle. He's got 4 wizards and a baby in there. And a baby in there. 4 wizards and a baby. He goes in, draws with the archer, draws the clan castle to the corner there, drops the heroes. He wants to save that poison spell probably for the queen, so the queen doesn't become an issue later on. He begins dropping from the southeast those balloons in a spread out way, very similar to how I do my LALOONing actually, so that the balloons are able to spread all throughout the base and able to take out the base relatively evenly. So you can tell that this strategy works really well against symmetrical base designs where the balloons are going to have a relatively similar funnel on both sides. But this base is not symmetrical. The air defenses are relatively evenly spaced out, but you have the Expos that are not in the same compartment, not evenly spaced out. You have a Tesla farm here that's going to mess with his funneling, and you have an air defense here that is covered by that archer tower and by a few traps. So he comes in, and you notice now that his loons, some of his loons from the left side started going toward the right side, and his initial loons from the right side were not able to take out this air defense. Still got a lava hound on there though, so they are able to take it out relatively quickly. Now, this last air defense is going to be an issue here because the queen is still up. His rage spells were not enough to be able to spread all throughout the base. The baby pups were not able to take out the queen. Therefore, the queen was an issue and ended up taking out the rest of his troops. So he did that once, and I gave him another shot because you know what? In war, a lot of times you have a scout attack and you have people that are able to help you out. So I said, hey, try this base again. Let's see how you do. He tried it again, and this time he actually didn't. He did worse this time. Minute 45 seconds here. He comes in with the lava hounds, with the balloons again on the right side to draw the clan castle, takes out a point defense and a few other structures. However, his funneling into that wizard tower was shoddy, and he wasn't able to get the right funneling to draw out the clan castle in its entirety, although now he is able to draw it out. So let's see how he does here. He wasted a lot of balloons there. So he comes in with his heroes to take out the clan castle wizards, and now he starts his balloon raid from the southwest side. Now, I wouldn't advise this in the first place because look at that air sweeper, guys. Level 5 air sweeper is going to tear him up. Most of his balloons also get dropped on the left side, and this Tesla here is going to mess up his funneling, which means that these lava hounds are going to get shot. There you go. One lava hound goes down. His right side's actually doing pretty well, but in the left side, he only has one Lava Hound left, and that's going to be an issue because these balloons are going to take a long time to get to this air defenses, and by then, that Lava Hound's going to be gone. So let's see what happens here. He's got plenty of balloons in the middle to the left side, but the offset defenses of this base are able to make it so that the balloons have to consistently rearrange and aren't able to go in a straight path along the base. So he's not able to take it out. The air sweeper also did a lot of work, and the queen was still up in the core of the base. Let's see how he does his third time against Leo's base here. He is able to take out Robin. Actually, let's show Robin Plunders first before doing this. So he tries against Robin Plunder. Great attack, by the way. I mean, he is able to get the 3-star and is able to get this air defense with a few balloons there. He's not afraid to waste balloons on the Clan Castle draw, which is pretty good, actually, because his Clan Castle draw was very effective. Took out an air defense, an archer tower, and a couple of other things. I mean, took out this entire half of the base there that he now doesn't have to focus on. I question his judgment to draw the Clan Castle over here. I would have drawn it closer to where the rest of the defenses are so that his heroes could have backed that up. But he does that in that way, and that's okay. He uses the poison spell this time on the CC. He comes in from the northeast there. And Robin Plunder's base, again, not a symmetrical base design. It is near maxed, not quite yet though. So it is going to be a little bit different. That queen is doing work on the Lava Hounds, but is going to get stuck on the Lava Hounds pretty much the entire time. Those Lava Hounds, the HP is just so high that he is going to struggle, or the queen is going to struggle taking out those Lava Hounds. Plenty of balloons left here, although he does have an archer tower left on the left side, and that archer tower is going to take out the queen. He's got a couple of point defenses left here on the right side, but too many Lava Hounds left. I mean, I think there are still 3 Lava Hounds left, and the queen is still shooting Lava Hounds over there. So at this point, it's a matter of time. The spread out design in this case didn't really cause his balloons to offset and to be killed off by the queen or by the point defenses. In this case, the spread out asymmetrical base design caused his balloons and his lava pups to not be able to take out enough of the base quickly. If this had been a max base, this would not have been a 3-star. It was a very close attack, very near 3 minutes. In my opinion, it would not have been a 3-star had it been a max base. Now let's look at the third time that he tried Leo's base, and this time he got a 59%. So every single time he's going down in percentage, and he comes in again with the LALOON, and he draws the Clan Castle this time from the southwest side, trying to get some value there from the Clan Castle draw. He is able to draw it out, but only able to get that mortar using like 6 balloons there, 5 or 6 balloons. He's going to draw the Clan Castle over here, and he's going to take it out with the heroes, pops the queen ability and the king ability. Here we go. Again, asymmetrical base design. Notice how this air defense is tethered just slightly more inside compared to this air defense here. And these 2 air defenses are covered by different types of defenses. This one by 2 wizard towers, this one by an air sweeper, an expo, and an archer tower. So asymmetrical, meaning that you do not have the same defenses on every part of the base. Comes in with the rage spells. They're a little bit misplaced, but he is able to take out that Tesla farm there on the right side. And on the left side, those balloons are not under rage. This rage spell is going to pretty much go to waste. He does have 1 balloon that almost hits the expo there, and maybe had he hit that, it would have gone differently, but not really, because at this point in the attack, all of his lava hounds are gone, and the queen is still up. Not being able to take out the queen is going to hurt him there. Regardless of him taking out the Clan Castle, it is still going to be very tough. Now at this point, he tries Leo's base again. At this point, he tries Leo's base again, and he comes in again from the left side, trying to get some value out of those balloons to take out some point defenses. And this time he is able to do so, almost hitting this leftmost air defense, but the defenses are just way too much. He comes in with the heroes here to take out the Clan Castle once again. I mean, the idea of this attack is pretty good. I understand what he's trying to do. However, when you have the point defenses scattered or are offset so that they're not the same all throughout the base, it is going to make it pretty difficult for his balloons to get the proper funnel with a mass attack. A surgical attack would be a little bit different, but he's using a mass attack where he is deploying his balloons and his lava hounds sporadically, not strategically, throughout the base. The queen is still up and is going to have a field day against those balloons because actually all the lava hounds at this point are dead. All the air defenses are down, but that queen is pretty much an air defense there in the middle of the base. The queen not being so close to all of the air defenses also makes this very easy and is able to take him out. Now, Sandeep's point was that LALOON is ruining Th9 War fun. You can see it there on the left side, and he does say this base is also easy, just needs more scouting, even though he failed 4 times on Leo's base. He said he 3-starred many of the bases above. True. What I said to him on Leo's account, I said to him, hey, the base is designed to stop air. You have asymmetrical air defenses. The queen is not close to multiple air defenses, which means that she's not always going to lock down straight onto the lava hounds, especially after those lava hounds start going down and the balloons start catching up. Because it is a LALOON attack, you don't have minions on the back end that are going to be able to take out the queen. So unless those lava pups are on the rage spell, that queen's not going down unless she happens to be right next to an air defense and the base design is set up so that she is not. He did say that he could hit any Town Hall 9 with ease, and he failed 4 times actually against the max Town Hall 9 Leo's base. So in that case, is Town Hall 9 LALOON overpowered? No, because with the right base design, if you follow the proper procedures, which may make you more vulnerable to ground, but if you follow the right procedures, you're not going to be taken out against a LALOON, at least not a mass spam LALOON. I mean, if we're talking about CWL guys that surgically plan every single part of the attack, of course, that base will go down pretty easily, or relatively easily. I mean, it's still a max 9, but it is not just the case that you're going to drop a bunch of troops, a bunch of balloons into the center, and you're just going to take everything out. Therefore, my judgment of his claim is no. Town Hall 9 LALOON is not overpowered. It still requires quite a bit of skill. However, even a mediocre to slightly above average player is able to have a lot of success with it, much like Sandeep was able to do. I hope that's not too mean to say, but based on his attacks, I can tell he definitely has a lot of fundamentals down, and he is able to use the mass attack pretty well to take out a wide variety of bases. But when it comes to a base that's specifically designed to counter against that, he didn't really adjust his attack to cater to the queen, taking out the queen, and he didn't really have any solution to the asymmetrical base design of the base, which is designed to stop that specific type of attack. Thank you guys so much for watching today. This is Mr. T. My battery is running out. If you like this video, drop a sub and drop a like, and let me know. Do you think that Town Hall 9 LALOON is overpowered? I really don't think it is. If you have the right base design, stop using those internet bases, don't use the symmetrical base designs, and you'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching. This is Mr. T. Peace.